stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Afternoon. Yay Sundays. Because I sleep in. And I slept in, and today I get up until like 1 something. Oops. No oops. I still can't figure out why this part is green. See if I go over here, it's gone. And there's nothing behind me that's doing anything. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. I'm just screwing around until people get here. That's what I'm doing. All right. All right. Is it me? Is it just me, or can everybody feel it? Feels like something's just a little wrong with the world right now. I feel it's not coming from me, but I feel a lot of fear out there. That's not why I picked this topic. It's part of the daily reflections. Wasn't today's because it was out of a book that I didn't have, and I couldn't find the PDF for it. I'm surprised. It's called the best of Bill W. Our co-founder and savior. I think we put a little too much on Bill, but because there were other people in the program, there were 99 other people that wrote that fucking big book. You know that, right? So society does scare me too. I was talking to my brother-in-law this morning. I was telling him, he was asking me some questions, and I told him, I've been through a lot. There's not much in this life that I haven't really experienced. Man, at 52 years old, not much I haven't experienced as far as what life does to you. I'm not talking about traveling, things like that. I've been too busy being an alcoholic to do the traveling. I heard a couple people bitching yesterday. Don't come bitch to me about how you're not going to be able to go on vacation. You can't afford it. Or you can't afford it, but then you're going to have to not eat as well. I really don't fucking care. I don't. Talk about trivial fucking problems to have and to cry over them. That's an alcoholic for you. That's an alcoholic. I haven't been on vacation in 12 fucking years. What the hell? My wife and I need a vacation. I barely got money to buy shoes. You're like, you stay at home, you're always on vacation. You know what? To those people, you can fuck off and suck a dick. Hi, Paula. I really didn't mean for that last part to come out of my mouth. But they can piss off. Yeah. But yeah, there's something going on in the world. I don't know what it is. All right, let's get to faith and fear. People think these are opposites, but they're not. Faith and fear are almost one and the same. And you're going to work with them most of your life. Does fear lead to faith? Can faith lead you to fear? Yeah. Can having faith give you fear? Yes. So, fear is part of the process. Fear is good. Fear is not a bad thing. Fear is not a character defect. All right? Okay. But Dion, we always drive into ourselves that fear is bad. We've been using it, but that's because we've been utilizing it the wrong way. Ha. Ha. See, the problem is the only time we really had any faith is when we were fearful. Yeah. That was the problem. We were utilizing fear incorrectly. We didn't understand it. Fear brings courage. People are like, fear means fuck everything and run, or face everything and rise. No, it doesn't. It means do the work. Why are you fearful? Because you haven't been through this before. Okay? You ever go to get on a roller coaster for the very first time? You've never ridden a roller coaster. Remember how excited you were? Do you remember how fucking scared you were until you rode the ride? All right. I muted. Oh, sorry, Instagram. You would have heard that. So sometimes I gotta yell. Let's get to the actual reading. Those are my thoughts on fear and faith. This is from As Bill Sees It, page 263. I do have that book, though. It's a very small book. It's always about, and Bill wasn't a very tall man. Yeah, he was. It was Dr. Bob. I don't fucking know. How am I talking about? I'm just talking shit out of the side of my head. Conquer it. I'll go for that. We don't even really need to do that. You know what we do with fear? We outgrow it. Remember your fear of the dark? Are you afraid of the dark anymore? No, you got over it. Unless you're walking down like a dark alley, or personally, I love walking through creepy woods and shit. Ooh, yeah. Just the thought of that makes me excited. I'm kind of. People are like, would you stay here one night for 30 million? I'm like, I'd do it for free. Just give me some donuts and some coffee. I stay up all night hanging out with the ghosts. All right. All right. Fear and faith. Fear and faith. Ooh, somebody's catching something here. Sometimes when it's trauma related. Okay. That's a little, I'm not talking about trauma though, Kathy. I'm talking about in general. But I hear what you're saying, and you are correct on that. You are correct. So let me kind of qualify this. This is not trauma related. No, it's not. Okay. All right. The achievement of freedom from fear, you don't need to be free from fear, is a lifetime undertaking, one that will never be wholly completed. Why? Because we utilize fear. Right. When heavy under attack, acute illness, or in other conditions, or serious insecurity, we shall all react to this emotion. Well or badly, as the case may be. Only the self-deceived will claim perfect freedom from fear. Yep. I'm live right now. Is Shannon here? Shannon's not here. Okay. No fucking privacy. Does it? Sorry. I've explained to him that what I do is anonymous, that it's very anonymous, and he can't do that stuff. And he's driving me a little bit fucking crazy, man. All right. Is Shannon here? Is there a car fucking out front? No, she's not here. Every 2 minutes, is Shannon here? All right. Only the self-deceived will claim perfect freedom from fear. I do not have freedom from fear. I don't want freedom from fear. Fear is a great motivator to get shit done. Hey, Dion, you're going to lose your driver's license if you don't pay your child support. That'll get me motivated. It will. Why? Because the last time they threw my ass in jail for 6 months for child support. Yep, 6 months of jail time. Think there's fear there? You bet your ass there's fear there. Bet your ass. They've even told me, they're like, we don't do that stuff anymore. I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking believe you. I don't. I don't believe anything that comes out of their mouth because none of anything that they've ever told me is true. FSR is just a very big, um, what do you call it, collection agency. Do you know that FSR is not a government? Did you know that family registry is not a government entity? Did you know that? No. Oh, you didn't know that? They're a for-profit company. What the fuck? Yeah, they don't care about the children. They care about their money. And the people working there are owed child support. No wonder the men aren't treated like crap, right? All right. Anyway, so hi, Dion. Good night. Patricia B here to see you. Man, that came up kind of weird, didn't it? See, like this. This one's okay. Oh, why is it doing that stuff? Must have been something I did. Who knows? All right, let's get back to this, guys. I'm so sorry. We finally saw that faith in some kind of God was a part of our makeup. Sometimes we had to search persistently, but he was there. He was much as a fact as we were. We found the great reality deep down and with us. So what is faith? Faith is courage. All men of faith have courage. All men of faith have courage. That's me. Fear doesn't go down. Okay. This is fear. It stays right here. It doesn't go up. It doesn't go down. Now here comes our courage. Our courage goes up. Okay. You don't need less fear. You need more courage. Okay. Everybody, I've been keeping hearing this. I'm going to tell you the only answer to all of your problems is working with another alcoholic. I'm so tired of hearing this. Well, then I sit with my problem and then I write it out and then I do all this other stuff. But not once does it occur to you to help somebody else. Why? Why? It is the number one answer in the big book, but yet everybody continues to search for this and that with futility because the answer isn't there. The answer is right in front of your fucking face. I'm a little annoyed today. Sorry. I'm not sorry because I'm not being annoyed. I'm very passionate about this stuff. And when I see and I hear certain things, it just fucking drives me crazy. There's a company out there that's just doing shit that I can't. No, I'm not going to let it happen. No. All right. The achievement of freedom from fear is a lifetime undertaking, one that we were never wholly completed. So we might as well just accept the fact that we're going to have fear for the rest of our lives. Okay. So how are we going to do that? We're going to come into agreement with fear. It's just like willingness, acceptance. How do you do that? Honesty, open mind, and willingness. Okay, I'm being honest with myself. I'm fearful. Why am I fearful? Oh, well, I'm fearful because I may lose something. Okay, then I must take certain actions to ensure that I do not lose that. And the number one thing you should be worried about losing is your faith. Every day is a new day for us to show God's omnipotence. I've been working on that word. I finally got it down. My brain still wants to say omnipotent. Working on that, right? When under heavy attack, acute illness, or in other conditions of serious insecurity, we shall all react to this emotion. Everybody does. I'm ill. Pray for me. No. Go get plenty of rest. No. Now, if somebody's in the hospital, things are going, and it's serious, yeah, I'll do some praying. Don't put out there, I'm feeling low. Please pray for me. That is not going to solve your problem. God doesn't solve your fucking problems. What the hell, man? He doesn't solve your problems. He gives you the tools to solve your problems. He wants you to solve your own problems. That's the whole point. Because then you feel like you've achieved something. And then guess what? You have more courage because you've been through it. And then you can go through other things fearlessly. Not all the time. Not all the time. What does it say? We're never going to achieve that. Okay? It's all right. Fear has caused suffering when I could have had more faith. There are times when fear suddenly tears me apart, just when I'm experiencing feelings of joy, happiness, and lightness of heart. Okay. I saw a thing with Tom Hanks, and he was around a bunch of other comedians, younger comedians. I can't remember any of their names. I like Kevin Hart and all those guys. And he was telling them that the one thing that they could always count on was one line: "This too shall pass." And that goes for everything, good or bad. Things are going bad. This too shall pass. And then he told them, and when things go good, and then everybody laughed, and they're like, "This too shall pass." And that's when they caught it. This too shall always pass. Sometimes, because we live in a world of instant gratification, you're going to need to delay your gratification. But you can still have hope now. You can still change your day. Right? Most people's fear is economic security. Okay. I don't have that problem. I've been broke all my fucking life. I haven't made nothing in 8 years. Okay. Going back to work, yes. But you think it's about the money? $15 an hour? You think it's about the money? No. I needed an entity behind me to support it. It was what I was doing with what I'm doing, which is bringing recovery equity to my community. And it took me 2 years to convince them that I was correct about this. Okay. Now they're totally on with me. Okay. But it took me 2 years to build that relationship. It didn't just fucking happen. When shit just fucking happens like that, I'm like, no, something's very, very wrong. That means you two have gotten together, decided something, and you're about to pull something illegal. Because that's the route people take when they do that. I was in banking before this, which is 90% fraud. I can detect fraud from a mile away with that crap. Between that and my empathy, if you're doing something wrong, don't fucking talk to me because you're just going to irritate me. And if I'm in the right mood, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to have to do a 9th step, 10th step. All right. So there are times when fear suddenly tears you apart. It will. Right? It will. It'll happen. It has happened to me. You will become reactionary. Okay. What does that mean? That means you're human. That's all it means. That's it. Doesn't mean you're going to go back to drinking. Doesn't mean that you fail. It means that you're a human being. So practice the 10th step. The 10th step allows you the right to be wrong. Faith in the feeling of self-worth toward a higher power helps me endure tragedy and ecstasy. When I choose to give all my fears over to my higher power, I will be free. It just so contradicted to themselves in that. I will be free. It just said you'll never be free from it. Pick one. Oops. All right. I could talk for another 20 minutes, but I'm going to wrap it up. So, all right. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I kind of thought this was fun. This was a fun one for me. So, thank you everybody for being here. We had Patricia, we had Kathy, Paula was here. And I hope that everybody has a great day. Hi, Aunt Amber. Now that I know that you watch every day. Oh, We did not claim spiritual progress. All right. You guys can't be letting me leave forgetting to do that. All right. Come on. Work with me. Ready? All right. Good job. All right. Oh, somebody's got something to say. Sitting on fear with surgery tomorrow. I have in my docs, but old and tired and scared. I do know it'll pass. Has to cause I hate missing work. Yeah, I get that, right? So as we go out, let's throw a little love towards Kathy and help her alleviate her fear a little bit of tomorrow. Because guess what? You got today. Don't just worry about today. Get to a meeting. Go help another alcoholic. That's what I would suggest. Because that'll get you out of you guys. This whole gratitude list of getting out of self-pity is bullshit. Well, not bullshit. There's nothing wrong with gratitude lists, but it's still about you. And if you want to get out of self, then go help somebody else. It's the only way to do it. All right. I love you guys. Peace out and have a day.